This is my backup plan. This is it, okay? But you know what? Hey, you know what? That's awesome. Okay, I don't know how to use chords, I'm drunk. Portland, you guys are fun. I love coming to Portland. I want you guys to know that. I think Portland people are so cool when they're not on meth. I love it here. I love Portland because it's like South Seattle, you know? It's like, how fun is that? It's cheaper, there's meth heads, I love it. No, this last year was actually the best year of my life because last year I became a full-time stand-up comic for the first time ever. Thank you so much. It is because I got laid off. So, do you see the backup plan now? Like, it's all making sense. I'm thankful for the layoff though, because like I've been working a very long time. Like a lot of you in this room probably can't tell my age because I'm Asian, but like I'm 50. You guys are looking at my face. You're like, he's got a young face. But if you guys looked at my knees, you guys would be like, oh yeah, those are some old bitch knees for sure. And it's just because like I spent so much time on them in my 20s. It's not what you think, okay? It's not that. I was praying a lot, yeah. Oh, a couple of sinners, okay. Yeah, no, I was praying a lot because I was like such a whore. Nice, I got laid off, and I mean, like, whatever. I did what everyone who gets laid off and pursues their dream does. I went back to working in retail. Yeah, has anyone else here ever worked in retail and been harassed by a white woman? Oh my God, thank you. That was so brave. I did. I went back to working in retail part-time, but I worked in retail for a long time before that. I worked in retail for 8 years, and I left retail because, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but retail is dying. It's totally dying, and the reason why it's dying is because the main people who shop in retail are also dying. Like, yes, old people, you know, especially after that whole COVID thing, and I'll be honest, that joke doesn't always work. I'll be real, it doesn't. One time I did a show at a retirement home, and they did not like that joke in there. I was just surprised they could hear it, you know? I went back to working in retail, and I started using pet names with my customers. Like, I'll say things like, hey honey, or hey handsome, because like I got in trouble one time for saying dumb bitch. So, I guess you just have to be careful, I don't know. I went back to working in retail during the holidays, which is like actually the best time to work in retail. I loved it. The store that I worked at, they did Santa Claus, and they did this thing called like Diversity Santa, and it's exactly what you think, right? Like it's just like think of Santa, but like Jamaican, you know? He's like, whoa, I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. But imagine it was a Jamaican accent, you know? And like, I didn't know this, but a lot of families like complained about Diversity Santa, because like, I don't know if you know this or not, but like families are racist. And the first weekend I was back, okay, a family complained because they were standing in line to see like Santa, and Santa went to go feed his reindeer, like classic shortbread Santa, okay, and then he came back Korean. And that family was pissed. They wrote a letter to the manager of Satan's Lane, and they were like, how could you? What are we supposed to tell our kids about this trans-ethnic Santa? And the manager wrote back, he was like, keep fucking lying. Like, what are you doing? I want to believe those little girls that saw that, they wrote a letter to Santa this year, and they were just like, dear Santa, all I want for Christmas this year is to know what the fuck, you know? How cute is that? Let's see, I'm gay, I'm sorry, you guys all have eyes and ears. Any other gay people in this gym? Yes, oh my God, yes, settle down, it's my time to shine. And how many straight identifying people are here? subtle woo, you know, like if you guys had all gone like, woo! I would have been like, whoa, that's a rally, okay? Relax. I love it. I love being gay. My life is better than most of yours. And I have a boyfriend. He's pretty cool. I like him or whatever. And I love him. I love my boyfriend. He is white, so I am part of the problem. So. When we first started dating, though, I didn't want to call him my boyfriend. I was like, that's pretty gay. And then he was like, did you know I own a condo in Hawaii? And I was like, damn, that's so crazy how much I love you. It makes sense that he owns a condo in Hawaii, right? Because like colonizers stay colonizing. Yes! Look at all these white folks clapping with the Black Lives Matter sign. On Native American land. You guys are so cool. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna keep drinking this tonic water while I'm up here because I'm supposed to stay hydrated right now. I have COVID. I don't have COVID. Let's see. Last year I also turned 30. Yeah, when I say last year I mean like when I wrote this joke. And I turned 30. Who's over 30 in here? Who's under 30 in here? That was equally happy. That was crazy. That was good though, because usually I ask that question and everyone over 30 kind of like raises their hands, they'll cheer like, "Woo, my back hurts." You know? I want to go home. You know? Everyone under 30 usually cheers with like a lot of excitement. They're like, "Woo! Woo! I'm gonna own a home one day." It's like probably not. Like, I don't think so. I thought everything in my life was gonna change when I turned 30. I thought people were gonna look at me differently. And then I did turn 30 and I met other 30-year-olds and I saw their faces and I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Has this ever happened to you guys? Have you guys ever met someone who's the exact same age as you and you were just like, Jesus Christ! You look different. I don't know, and like, I don't always get clocked for 30, like people don't always correctly guess my age. I'm not saying that was you guys, but like, thank you. And people sometimes think I'm younger, right? And that's a cool thing, because like, earlier this year, last year, I went to Coachella. I don't know if you guys can read my sweater. But last year I went to Coachella. You guys are all familiar, right? Okay, cool. If you don't know, Coachella is like a music festival for celebrities. Like, yeah, people were there, they were like taking my picture, they were like, get out of the way! And it was like, you know, but while I was there, I was standing in line, and I was like waiting for like sunscreen or something. And I was in line with these 2 young girls, they were probably like 20 years old, and we started talking. And that sentence sounds illegal, but it's not. And we started talking, and one of the 2 girls looked at me and she was like, did you notice that there's a lot of old bitches here? And I was like, dead ass? I was like, how old are these old bitches? And her friend was like, I don't know, man, some of them look like they could be like, what, fucking 28, right? And I was like, bet. I hope I said that right. And then I was like, how old do you guys think I am? And one of the girls, I can't remember which one, was like looking me up and down, and she was like, I don't know. You're like, what, 27? So almost like too old to fucking be here? And then I just like beat the shit out of her. About it. I was like, these girls, this is a teachable moment. I thought about it for a second, and I was like, you know what, I want to do something fun. I want to let these girls know that life doesn't end after a certain age. You can have fun well into your 30s, your 40s, like whatever it is. Let's hope you make it, you know? So instead of getting mad at them, what I did was I went to the nearest security guard, and I said, hey, those 2 girls over there, they just tried to sell me drugs. And I got those girls kicked out of Coachella. And I have to go soon. I I recently found out some of my friends are stupid. Does anyone else here have any dumbass friends? Yes. You pointed to him so fast like he was your dumbass friend. And that's bullying, and we learned not to do that on Disney Channel. I found out some of my friends are stupid in a fun way. What happened to me was I got a thigh tattoo, okay? It's right here. It's right where this White Claw can is. And what it is, it's a little skeleton. He's smiling. He's got his thumbs up. He's wearing one of those cone-shaped party hats. And then he also has a noose around his neck that he's holding, okay? And then underneath him, it says, party time. And I got that tattoo because I was, say it with me, depressed! Okay, you guys said it. I was depressed and I had $200. And after I got it, I was proudly showing it off to one of my friends, and I was like, check it out! And she looked at it, and she was like, holy shit, Richie. What are you going to do if you ever have a professional job interview? Right here. And I was like, if I ever have a professional job interview, and someone sees this tattoo, I had better get that fucking job.